Hey there everybody, here I am again bringing you some real info. Welcome to Informed Tourist AI, it's Curtis here. Are you ready to dive deep into this video? Today, we're tackling a heavy topic, the global homeless crisis. We're counting down the top 10 cities with the highest homeless populations, and let me tell you, the numbers are staggering. What if I told you there's a hidden side to this that you probably never knew? Stick around to find out what it is. We're talking about the systemic issues, the economic disparities, and the human stories behind these statistics. Stay until the end to discover a surprising solution some cities are implementing that's making a real difference. Something you might not expect. It's not all doom and gloom, I promise. Please subscribe to Informed Tourist AI. Now on with the video. San Francisco. The Golden Gate Bridge, those charming Victorian houses, and, oh yeah, a massive homelessness problem. Coming in at number 10, San Francisco has over 7,000 homeless individuals trying to navigate a city where rent for a one-bedroom apartment costs more than a Tesla payment. I mean, I love avocado toast as much as the next millennial, but come on. You know, it's easy to get caught up in the glitz and glam of Silicon Valley, but the truth is, San Francisco's streets tell a different story. A story of income inequality, a lack of affordable housing, and a system that often fails its most vulnerable citizens. It's like trying to solve a complex equation with only half the variables, and it's not just about the numbers. We're talking about real people, with real stories, real struggles, people who for whatever reason have found themselves without a place to call home. Anyway, let's move on to number 9 on our list, shall we? I need a stiff drink after that one. Coming in at number 9 is the city that never sleeps, New York City. Over 70,000 people experience homelessness in the Big Apple. Finding a quiet corner is tough enough even with an apartment. You'd think with all those skyscrapers they could spare a few affordable apartments, right? But alas, the rent is too damn high even for the rats. Homelessness in New York is as much a part of the city's fabric as Broadway and pizza slices. Now I know what you're thinking. John, this is supposed to be a travel channel. It's hard to ignore the stark realities when you're exploring a new city. Sometimes the most important lessons we learn while traveling come from the things we'd rather not see. Amidst the challenges, there's also a sense of resilience in New York City. New Yorkers are a tough breed, and they look out for each other. Incredible organizations work tirelessly to provide support and resources. Now, let's move on to our next city, shall we? Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're heading to Manila, Philippines, a city of vibrant culture, delicious food, and unfortunately, a staggering number of people experiencing homelessness. We're talking over 3 million individuals. That's more people than the entire population of Chicago living without stable housing. Imagine that for a second, an entire city within a city struggling to survive. It's a stark reminder that poverty and inequality know no borders. Manila's streets are a melting pot of humanity, where you'll find bustling markets, historic landmarks, and heartbreaking scenes of families living in makeshift shelters. It's enough to make you want to scream, "Where's the rice?" But before you lose all hope in humanity, remember this. Filipinos are some of the most resilient and resourceful people on the planet. They have a spirit of bayanihan, a sense of community and cooperation that shines through even in the darkest of times. So while the challenges are immense, there's also a glimmer of hope in the air. Organizations are working tirelessly to provide education, healthcare, and job training, empowering individuals to break free from the cycle of poverty. Now if you'll excuse me, I need a moment to process all of this. I might just go hug a tree or something. Alright, let's grab a latte and head to the Pacific Northwest, shall we? Seattle, Washington, the birthplace of grunge music, Starbucks, and sadly, a growing homeless population. With over 12,000 individuals lacking stable housing, Seattle's Emerald City sheen is starting to tarnish. You'd think with all that rain, people would have figured out how to build more affordable housing, right? Apparently not. The tech boom that brought us Amazon and Microsoft has also brought sky-high rents and a widening gap between the haves and the have-nots. It's enough to make you want to curl up with a good book and a cup of coffee, which, ironically, is probably from Seattle. But amidst the challenges, Seattleites are known for their community spirit and their willingness to lend a helping hand. There are countless organizations working tirelessly to provide shelter, food, and support to those experiencing homelessness. So the next time you're sipping on a pumpkin spice latte, don't judge me, it's delicious. Take a moment to acknowledge the invisible struggles happening just beyond the coffee shop windows. Because awareness, my friends, is the first step towards empathy and action. Now let's move on to our next city. I'm starting to feel like I need a hug. Or maybe just another latte. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're heading to Delhi, India, a city of ancient history, vibrant culture, and sadly, a staggering number of people experiencing homelessness. With over 150,000 individuals living without stable housing, Delhi's streets offer a stark glimpse into the realities of poverty and inequality. Imagine navigating a city of over 20 million people, a city where ancient temples stand alongside modern skyscrapers, and where the aroma of spices fills the air, but you don't have a roof over your head. It's a reality for far too many in Delhi. The reasons for this crisis are complex and multifaceted, ranging from rapid urbanization and a lack of affordable housing to poverty, unemployment, and social exclusion. It's a perfect storm of challenges that can feel overwhelming even from afar. But amidst the struggles, there's also a spirit of resilience and hope. Organizations are working tirelessly to provide shelter, food, education, and job training, empowering individuals to break free from the cycle of poverty. So, the next time you're marveling at the Taj Mahal or indulging in a delicious plate of biryani, remember that behind the beauty and vibrancy, there are millions of stories of hardship and hope. Now let's move on to our next city. I'm starting to feel like I need a hug, or maybe just a really strong cup of chai. Hold on to your sunglasses, folks, because we're heading back to the Golden State, specifically Los Angeles, California, land of Hollywood dreams, endless sunshine, and sadly, a heartbreaking homelessness crisis. With over 70,000 individuals experiencing homelessness, Louisiana's Skid Row stands as a stark reminder that even in the City of Angels, darkness lurks. You'd think with all that wealth and glamour, they could spare a few affordable apartments, right? But alas, the rent is too damn high even for the aspiring actors and actresses who flock to this city with stars in their eyes. From sleeping on the Walk of Fame to seeking shelter under freeway overpasses, homelessness in LA is as much a part of the city's fabric as movie premieres and traffic jams. Now, I know what you're thinking. John, this is supposed to be a travel channel. Why so serious? Well, my friends, it's hard to ignore the stark realities when you're exploring a new city. And let's be honest, sometimes the most important lessons we learn while traveling come from the things we'd rather not see. But hey, amidst the challenges, there's also a sense of resilience in Los Angeles. Angelinos are a diverse and resourceful bunch, and there are countless organizations working tirelessly to provide support and resources to those experiencing homelessness. Get ready to samba, folks, because we're heading to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, a city of stunning beaches, vibrant culture, and unfortunately, a growing homeless population. With over 15,000 individuals living without stable housing, Rio's struggles extend far beyond its favelas. Imagine this. You're surrounded by the beauty of Sugarloaf Mountain and the iconic Christ the Redeemer statue, but you don't have a place to call home. It's a stark reminder that even in paradise, poverty and inequality cast a long shadow. The reasons for Rio's homeless crisis are complex and multifaceted, ranging from economic disparities and a lack of affordable housing to social exclusion and political instability. It's a perfect storm of challenges that can feel overwhelming even from afar. But amidst the struggles, there's also a spirit of resilience and hope. Brazilians are known for their warmth, their love of life, and their unwavering belief in a brighter future. Organizations are working tirelessly to provide shelter, food, education, and job training, empowering individuals to break free from the cycle of poverty. Now let's move on to our next city. I'm starting to feel like I need a hug, or maybe just a really strong caipirinha. Namaste, my friends, and welcome to Mumbai, India, the city of dreams, Bollywood glamour, and sadly, a staggering homeless population. With over 57,000 individuals living without stable housing, Mumbai's streets tell a tale of two cities, one of dazzling wealth and opportunity, and another of poverty and despair. Imagine this. You're surrounded by the energy and chaos of India's financial capital, the aroma of spices filling the air, the sounds of Bollywood music echoing through the streets, but you don't have a place to call home. It's a reality for far too many in Mumbai. The reasons for Mumbai's homeless crisis are complex and multifaceted, ranging from rapid urbanization and a lack of affordable housing to poverty, unemployment, and migration from rural areas. It's a perfect storm of challenges that can feel overwhelming, even from afar. But amidst the struggles, there's also a spirit of resilience and hope. Mumbaikars are known for their entrepreneurial spirit, their ability to find opportunity even in the most challenging of circumstances. Organizations are working tirelessly to provide shelter, food, education, and job training, empowering individuals to break free from the cycle of poverty. Now, let's move on to our next city. I'm starting to feel like I need a hug, or maybe just a really strong cup of chai. Hola, amigos, and welcome to Mexico City, a metropolis of ancient history, vibrant culture, delicious food, and unfortunately, a staggering homeless population. With nearly 80,000 individuals living without stable housing, Mexico City's streets paint a picture of stark contrasts. Imagine this. You're surrounded by the architectural marvels of the Zocalo, the aroma of street tacos filling the air, the sounds of mariachi music drifting through the plazas, but you don't have a place to call home. It's a reality for far too many in Mexico City. The reasons for this crisis are as complex and layered as a plate of mole poblano. Systemic poverty, unemployment, migration from rural areas, and a lack of affordable housing all contribute to the problem. It's enough to make you want to drown your sorrows in tequila and mariachi music, which, let's be honest, isn't the worst coping mechanism. But amidst the struggles, there's also a spirit of resilience and hope. Mexicans are known for their warmth, their generosity, and their unwavering belief in community. Now, let's move on to our final and most heartbreaking destination. And now, we arrive at the most heartbreaking destination on our list, Dhaka, Bangladesh. This bustling megacity, brimming with life and culture, also carries the weight of the world's largest homeless population, with an estimated 3.4 million people living without stable housing. That's right, you heard me correctly. 3.4 million human beings struggling to survive on the streets of Dhaka. Imagine a city teeming with rickshaws, vibrant markets, and the aroma of street food, but where millions call the sidewalks their home. It's a stark reminder that poverty and inequality know no borders, and that the human cost of these issues is immeasurable. The reasons for Dhaka's homeless crisis are as complex as the city itself. Rapid urbanization, climate change, poverty, unemployment, and a lack of affordable housing all contribute to this overwhelming problem. It's enough to make you feel helpless, overwhelmed, and heartbroken. But amidst the despair, there's a glimmer of hope. Now, let's move on to our outro, where I'll share some ways you can help. Thanks for watching Informed Tourist AI. Please hit the like button and subscribe. It's free and helps support the channel. This journey through the world's most impacted cities has been eye-opening to say the least. But it's important to remember that behind the statistics are real people with real stories. Homelessness is a complex issue with no easy solutions, but that doesn't mean we should turn a blind eye. Now check out one of these videos if you want to learn more as an informed tourist. Awareness is the first step to change. Every little bit helps, whether it's volunteering your time, donating to a local organization, or simply educating yourself and others about the issue. Remember, even in the darkest of times, there's always hope. See you in the next video.